let's start with the league leaders. 2 goals for once. We haven't seen that many goals from Bayern recently. Serge Gnabry once again with the opener. And then Leroy Sané with a very nice goal. Right at the back, Schmidt with one of those Sonntagsschüsse. I think we had that in Learning Fußballdeutsch a while ago. A wonder goal, the kind of shot that only goes in once in a blue moon. Or if Jan Sommer is in goal, depending on how you see things. What did you make of Bayern?
I think it was a more than solid performance they were showing. But after this wonder goal, this Sonntagsschuss, I think it was 5 minutes from time or so, you could already see how nervous they got. So until then, they played well, not fantastic, but played well, controlled the game, had nice combination, had some goal chances, and so on. But immediately afterwards, you could almost grab it with your hands how nervous they got. And fortunately for them, this goal didn't come earlier, because there probably would have been a chance to blow it. But mixed signals from Bayern here. So they are able to produce a decent performance. I think it was compared to the game against Hertha, it was a step forward, but still there is an inbuilt, how can I say that? Is it they probably don't trust themselves as much as you would expect from a Bayern team.
Yeah, that's been a theme throughout the season. There were signs, as you say, as far as mixed signals is concerned, that maybe they're getting closer to trusting themselves once again. They played with a degree of control. They dominated. It was quite composed, I thought, the performance. They had a few chances. Once again, things kind of break down in the final third. Some really good passing, but then the final ball doesn't quite come off, and things don't really gel. There's not that fluidity. But the 2 goals were very, very good. Especially the second one, where I think Thomas Tuchel's training regime actually came to the fore, because he did that thing, Christoph, at Bayern, that he started with at Mainz and Dortmund, where he cut off the corners in the training pitch, forcing players to make diagonal runs towards the goal. And that's exactly the run that Leroy Sané makes. He was very modest afterwards. Tuchel didn't want to talk about it when Archie Bentut asked him on ESPN, but you could see that that's the kind of goal that he would have really enjoyed.
I think this kind of training regime, I think it was invented by Ralf Rangnick, or probably even by Volker Finke? So
I don't know.
I think probably by Volker Finke, the great Freiburg coach who brought them up on the second division and led them for many years in the held them for many years in the Bundesliga. But that's a typical German coaches, managers thing to work like this.
Yeah, cutting corners, which is usually not a great thing to do, can actually work. All right, I think there's not much more to say for Bayern. There is a kind of big debate about, yes?
Maybe one thing. There was an interesting situation 3, 4, 5 minutes before Werder Bremen scored, when Leroy Sané had a very good opportunity to shoot, and I found that telling in a way. So there was a nice combination, and in the middle of the goal, 20, 18 meters from the goal, he could have taken the shot, and then he passed it to the left and this attack left in nowhere. And you could see from this situation that I don't know what your interpretation is. We're back with this, you don't trust yourselves or as a team, because normally he would have shot, I think, and because it was a very good opportunity to do that. And then if you call it, he reduced the chance to score by passing there. Is it too much of an interpretation to take a look at this scene, or what did you make out of it?
You can definitely interpret it that way. It feels to me as if sometimes, apart from this element of not really fully feeling confident in the decision-making process, players try too hard. Now, when you talk about that, it's often a sense of that they try too hard to make things happen themselves, but it can also, I think, make its presence felt in a situation like this, where you're almost trying too hard to be a team player.
Mm-hmm.
And that felt to me like that. But look, at least he's getting into these situations. I thought he played well when he came on. That was a real bonus. I think the way he played at the moment, especially with you compare him to Sadio Mane, really discreet performance, if we're very nice. I think we'll see more of Leroy Sané in the next few weeks. I really hope so, because he should be on the pitch.